And we are back, guys. Welcome back to another episode of the Squeeze Podcast. And this is your host, Juice. And we're here with another episode. As you see in the title, it is Why the Hell I Just Canceled My Disney Plus subscription. So, as you've seen in the news, they have now convicted our boy. And I say our boy because I do support Jonathan Majors throughout this whole entire situation. So we're talking about Jonathan Majors, guys. And if you haven't heard the story, you know, he's been in a long, well, it hasn't been too long, but a year-long trial with his ex-girlfriend over some domestic violence issues. And as of, as of December 23rd, 2023, the Disney franchise has dropped Jonathan Majors from their Marvel Cinematic Universe. So if you guys didn't know, he has been playing Kang on the Marvel Cinematic Universe and has been a prominent villain in that series. Now, they've been in works on how to, alleviate their staffing and how to rework the game plans for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But let's just be honest, Marvel has been falling off pretty hard for a while now. So without Jonathan Majors, who was again very prominent, it's going to lose a little bit more traction than it had before. But I want you guys to see some of the stuff that was going on with this trial, because it was, to be honest, it was a lot going on with it. So for people who didn't know, they had scenes of this man running away from the girl. And right now we're going to get into a video of him going, we're going to go into a video of him walking past the young lady after the fact. Now, if you didn't know, again, the ex-girlfriend alleged that she had a broken finger, that Jonathan had assaulted her several times in the evening to, be in a controlling state and all this other kind of stuff. Now, if you follow the case closely, a lot of the stuff that he rebutted was thrown out in court. So he had several evidence of Uber drivers and stuff talking about the young lady attacking him and various other things. But let's get into this video, guys, because I know you want to see that. You're like, well, what are you talking about? Let's go. If it'll play for us. Okay, here we go.
Yo, bro.
The guy in the white cap going after Jonathan Majors is giving.
I know you need.
As you can see,
You ain't gonna do shit.
Now, as you can
You
see,
ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna do it. You ain't gonna.
as you can see, they tried to rile Jonathan Majors up even more after the alleged incident. So he played himself in the best character imaginable throughout this entire situation. So I just want to give kudos to our man Jonathan Majors for going throughout this whole entire thing and really not shaking himself from the person that he actually is, because the truth definitely came to light through this trial that this man was wronged 100%. Now, I've never even heard of a third degree assault charge, but obviously in this world it does exist. Now, because the trial was against Jonathan Majors and he's been found guilty, he's lost, a few of his contracts with some of his major producing labels and things like that. But in light of all of that, he has come out on the better side thanks to certain connections. He's going to be on LA with Megan Fox, his now girlfriend. But we need to see some more about what's going on with the case, because this man, like I said, he showed himself the most amicably he could throughout this entire situation. So I want to give you guys more raw evidence on why this man needs to be given more kudos, and we need to be down supporting Jonathan Majors. So please hit that like button, because if you're liking the content here today, help me to support our man Jonathan Majors, and it is completely free to you. It costs you nothing, and it helps the page to grow, so that way we can bring you guys this kind of good content. Now, this second part now is going to get into, the facts of what the case actually was, and it can explain to you a little bit better than myself, and I'm going to tell you something wild a little bit right after that.
Marvel movie star Jonathan Majors has been found guilty of harassment and assault of his ex-girlfriend back in March. Majors was charged with 4 misdemeanors, but was only found guilty of 2 of the 4 counts.
Okay, so
he was acquitted on 2 others. Grace Jabari accused the actor of assaulting her in the back of a car.
He got charged with 4 misdemeanors, right? And even off of that, the fact that they dropped him from Disney for a misdemeanor is absolutely ridiculous. He was not a felon, and again, evidence goes to show that he wasn't really in the wrong here. Now, of course, a court conviction goes to show guilt in some capacity. But let's be real. Let's just call it what it is. This is the black man hunt. This is how they did back in the Emmett Till times. Like, let's really break it down. Emmett Till, supposedly whistled at a girl and was beaten to death. Think about if the times were changed, what this man would have gone through simply dating a woman and being a prominent star in the black society. I really just took that pause so that you can take a moment and think about it, because we aren't that far off from that. There are civil injustices happening all the time, and I know that you all see it. If you're watching this and you do see it, please hit me down in those comments. Let me know any experiences that you even yourself had, because even myself, not even dealing with a woman or anything, have had, several involvements as a child with the police that were absolutely outlandish. And of course, I'm not going to support a platform, and I'm talking about Disney, that's going to just shove a man who is obviously trying to do the absolute right thing to the side when he is obviously being falsely accused. Now, you guys might have differences of opinions of it. I would love to hear your opinions down in the comments. And I'm not even going to lie to you guys. Let's move this out the way. This ain't going to be the only one to go. To be honest with you, Amazon about to go next, because they playing around because they did a little Amazon video, which shouldn't be all encompassing in the Amazon Prime, but we can get into that in another video. I hope that you've liked this episode. Please comment down below. I thank you for watching. This has been your host, Juice.